Okay. Azind beschützt sich schon Chanele schwacher, gar schwach, kimat von Joitze wegen. Was tut ihr? Schäpschet sie und deckt zu die halbnackte Plätze mit Adlonie. Aber der Stadtner Mannsbild, wemens Edelkeit, sie hat die letzte Zeit also bewundert, hört nicht mehr. Wie eine warme Chmarre hat sie herumgenommen. Von seinen Augen seien geblieben nur 2 Funkelach. Und sein soppedicke Keul beißert sich. Kneipt dich gar, der Smark, in Morde darfst du ihm geben. Du hörst in Morde. Okay. So.
Masha, keep it. Yankov is going to tell us what is happening there.
You don't want to miss this.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it. This is big.
Yeah.
This is the terrible story. Now, Chanele protects herself even less strongly, more weakly. Almost as if only for appearance sake. What are you doing? She whispered, and she covers her half-naked shoulder with the palm of her hand. But the respectable gentleman in Gänsenfissler, whose Edelkeit,
nobleness, nobility, edel.
Gentleness.
Gentleness.
Gentleness is better, yes. Gentleness, she wondered about in the recent times. He doesn't hear anything further. Like a warm, dark cloud, he embraces her. From his eyes remain seem like 2 sparks. And his panting voice says angrily, so he pinches you, the snot nose. You should punch him in the jaw. Do you hear? In the jaw.
Thank you. You want to continue?
Yeah, I'm happy to
go
continue. We need to go.
Marsha, we have to go down.
I have to go up.
To go up, yeah.
Okay, a little more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Los mich, bitte Chanele koim. Zet, los mich, Punkt azoi hat sie sich mit Weile zurück gebeten bei sein entlaufenem Tachschit. Sava, hat doch untergehört. Artim der Fahr nicht, Aderabba. Wird noch besser von ihr beten sich. So she says to him, leave me. And it's almost as though she's she's begging him. And the way she said it to Zava, it was in exactly the same way that a little time previously, she begged the Tachshit, the young boy who had run away. And Zava had overheard this, but he didn't care about that. On the contrary, he becomes even more angry at her begging.
Okay, go on.
Otazei hat dich herumgenommen, der Hultai. Zog, Otazei. Ich will sagen, der Balabosta, Shepshet Chanela, a halb gechalischte, ich will Zog, Chanela. So Zava says to her, is this how the Hultai, the scoundrel, embraced you? Tell me, is this how? And Chanela answers him, I'm going to tell the Balabosta, she whispers, and in a half fainting kind of way. And he says to her, tell her, Chanela.
Thank you. Goldale?
Ja, aber sie darf es aufbringen. Macht das der Tate Mishne noch sein Ben Yachid oder umgern Chanele, weiß das nicht. In ihr betäubten Kopf dringt rein der halb böse, halb acherische Zog. The father Mishnah, was is?
The Mishnah is deliberately.
Okay. The father says deliberately about his son.
I don't understand that sentence.
I don't either, to be honest.
Now, I'd like to know that. Macht es der Tate noch sein Urteil umgehen? Is he saying it intentionally or not intentionally? What does that mean?
Intentionally or unintentionally.
But what does that mean? I know the words, but what does that mean?
Yeah, what the way I understand it? Okay, Yankov, you want to say?
It could be that he's mimicking his son.
Is the father saying this to mimic the son, or is he saying it unintentionally? I see. I didn't, okay.
Chanela does not understand. She doesn't understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's. Go ahead.
In her disturbed head, she's just hearing the half anger, the half the half angry, half he's laughing at her, saying, tell.
Yeah, there's one word here that got my attention now. In ihr betäubten Kopf, the word betäubten, I think.
In her head that she doesn't hear. She doesn't want to hear the
Toib, yeah, Toib is somebody that doesn't hear. Yeah.
Yes, but I think in this context it means she's numbed by this experience.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Mit der moderne Kraft von Überzeugung von Moishike,
Yes, Moishikis.
Mishigas. It's it should be a gimel, nicht a kaf. A Spielerei mit der Weile Frie is by Zavin, sein Taten geworden Kesel Din.
Um,
It's okay. Just let me, with a strange with a strange craft
Strength.
from Überzeugung that someone's explaining something with crazy playing around with a free will is by sovereign, the father. He's becoming like an animal.
Well,
I want to
So
say,
unique
yeah, Gordele, may I? You know,
Please.
okay, for this sentence, I need you. You have to understand Hebrew.
mhm.
I think that this sentence is very central to the scene here. What it says is what became of Moishke's playing around. Moishke really didn't do anything to her. Yeah, maybe he pinched her, but you know, he didn't do what Zaved did. And what the sentence says is that from Moishke's just playing around a minute before, now with his father, it became a sentence. It became that Gzardin in Hebrew is a court decision. That's it. It's a sentence. Just like this and no other way. That means I am here to do it. That's what it means. So while the boy just was playing around, pinching, now the father comes. I am here. I am here to rape you. That's the Gzardin is the sentence is the rape that you are gonna go through now. That's what it means. Okay, Gordele, continue.
Und I sees Hashem Dank.
Okay, you know, it's not your fault. I was born in Israel. So
No. If I did not understand, and I appreciate that you explained it.
yeah,
Und I
okay.
sees verzweifelte, vermischbete, der fühlt sie plötzlich, wie sie glitscht sich herab in der Wechen Hakle,
Hakela, this too is Hebrew, yeah.
in an Abgrund von zerworfene Bettgewand, angegräht war der wachsene Tächter und in glatte Pelzen euch Pavele war Tächter. I'm going to allow you to translate that also.
Okay, thank you. Maybe
And
Nahama wants to translate it. But Nahama knows Hebrew too.
yeah, no,
Okay.
and with I mean, it's the whole scene is like a Cecil B. DeMille film. I mean, the setting in the room and the cushions and the furs and it's all there. He's got it. Okay. She falls in in a punishment from hell, in the foundation from the throne, the scattered, I guess you would say, the scattered bed linens that have been prepared for the grown daughters, and also right into the furs, which are also going to be part of the daughters' dowries. So the setting of the room, the contrast between this servant girl and this daughters, the textures, the furs, the bedclothes, It's all before your eyes. Just look at it. Enter in. So that's what's happening here. She's falling into it.
But the beginning, Unaziz verzweifelte. It's a sweet,
A sweet, like a sweet confusion, a sweet.
Exactly.
Yeah. She's falling into it. I mean, she's a young girl. She's 17 years old. There's a sexual act going on here, and you know.
Der Gemisch stellt sich von Kampfe und Naphthalin reizt und betäubt, das sind die treffende Verrücks. Das Herz keikelt sich, aber tief, bis die spitzen Finger von die Füße. The mixed smells of the camphor and the oil and the naphthalene, they're teasing is like a trace, something that's not kosher warning.
No, I think that's an herb. I think.
Oh, the verrux is an herb?
I think, or an incense.
Das Herz keikelt sich avec tief. Her heart is, what's this keikelt?
Rolls.
I'm sorry, what is the youngest?
Rolls. R-O-L-L-S.
Oh, her heart rolls away deep, from the point of her fingers until her feet, her body.
Right down into her toes. I think she's trying to remove herself from this, from what's going on, what Zava is doing to her.
This one, again, he is using so much Hebrew. There's one word here, one sentence. Der fühlt sich plötzlich wie sie glitt sich herob in a wegen Kafakela. Kafakela is Hebrew. Maybe Yankev understands it. I think he does. I think you do.
I think Kafakela is like in a limbo. Is that?
Okay, Kafakela is like an arrow. What you have an arrow, and what do you shoot when you shoot an arrow? I forget the English word.
The bow.
The what?
No, the target. To the target.
Yeah. She's a target of a shot. That's the meaning. She's a target. She has. It's as if she has been shot and she has been targeted, and you know, it's like she was killed, basically. That's what it is. That's how she feels, that she has been taken. Namely, she has been killed. This is how I see it as a Hebrew speaker. The Kafakela here. Anyway, you want to continue, Goldala, or you want to rest?
No, I want to rest.
Okay. Nechama.
Okay, we're all together with what's happening here.
Yeah.
We're enjoying it.
No, this is some way to describe it. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Ihr kindischer Verhalligkeit schreckt Javin ein Regele op. her childish fainting, frightens or schrecks Java for a minute. Sein schore Beiskeit mischt sich aus mit vortelichen Rachmones. Now, his, is it his meanness, his schora, his mixes with his fatherly, fatherless pity. Via bandura, bishas. I'd like to know more about that sentence. Yeah.
This, the word at the end of the line is shikara.
A drunk, anger. The drunk anger, thank you, mixes together with the fatherly Rachmonis, yeah. Via bandura, b'sha'as besetzene kala, brummt sein weinendig kol. Like a bandura is isn't that a musical instrument?
Yeah.
In the time of the sitting of the, the besetzen of the kala, you hear his crying voice. So why is it like a musical instrument? What is there about that?
Because a musical instrument, particularly a violin or a cello, they produce a venendic call. It's not like a piano.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a crying sound.
A plaintive sound. Spei mir in ponim, Chanele. Spei. Du siehst schon, wer ich bin. Schlag mich. Was schlagst du nicht, Chanele? Spit in my face, Chanele. Spit. You see what I am. Hit me. Why don't you hit me? Nein. Provitake, Chanele. Abstellen ihm zum letzten Mal. A Stoß geben. No. Says Chanele. To try to push him. She wants to give him a push. Nur ihr ein Nein klingt go wie a Zuzug. Als schlagen sich wird sie nicht. Und ihr Stoß geht über in a Chab herum mit ein Ohren, dem ungenossenem, kurz gegossene, dem ungegossene, kurz geschreibenem Kalk von dem stanztem Mannsbild, welchen sie hat allemal bewundert. But her saying no has the sound of a zuzug, a
promise.
Like a promise that she is not going to hit him. And her push, what she was going to push him, becomes instead an embrace with one arm, this sweating, the sweating kark, the body. A kark is the neck of this gentleman that she all the time respected and honored. So instead of pushing him, she embraces him around his neck with one arm.
So I guess there's some cooperation here too.
I think she's stupid. That's what I think.
She's 17 years old, Golda.
She's a Dummkopf.
She's 17 years old. What does she know?
And she's a Yassim. I understand all of that. still lacking brains.
Well,
Sie weiß gar nicht. Sie weiß gar nicht. Sie ist,
maybe she didn't even know that there is such a thing. You know, maybe nobody has ever told her.
right.
And she didn't see it
Also-
on TV, so
Kann sein.
yeah.
Ich will,
So,
Shalom Aleichem.
Aleichem
Ah.
schuldig, Aleichem Schulem. Entschuldigt mir, aber ich will euch der Mann, was ich habe gesagt, ein paar Wochen zurück, als ihre biologische Kerfarbeit sie ist umgedreht, sie bekommen, wer kommt. Und das ist eine Tragödie, ich sage wohl für junge Mädchen, wo sie können nicht äußern, wo sie fühlen inwendig in sein Kerb, und sie gehen mit der Sache, wo sie dürfen nicht, in a viele, I say it in English, even an attempt to rape you can bewilder your body. And that's why it works, even with prostitutions, unfortunately, you know. But I was also thinking maybe because he is the fatherly figure, he's the dominant one, he's the leader of the pack, you know, so she keeps into him. And we'll see what happens next. Just my thoughts, you know, there are different ways to look at her, you know, before we put the stain on her, you know.
who can she cling to? Who can she go to? He's supposedly he's a rapist and her protector as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ruchele, willst lernen?
Okay, wie stehen wir?
Gimel.
Gimmel. In dem Hinkedicken? Okay. In dem hinkendicken Futterstuhl, wo sie zurück umgespart, ist der Winkel von Pelzkamera, sitzt Sabe ein eingehäukerter Aderschlagener. Die Hand, I'm sorry, my thoughts were ahead of me. Die Hand aufgelassen, die Füße ausgezogen, die gesunde Backen. Ich warte, darfst darüber gehen. Die gesunde Backen abgerunden, die Augen wie geblendet. Wo seien das plötzlich hingekommen sein Statenigkeit? Statenigkeit? Sein
Statenigkeit.
Sein befehlerischer Cook, sein brummiger Kohl. Ein unglücklicher älterer...
I'm in class.
Ein unglücklicher älterer Jid sitzt und sucht mit der Nase.
Later.
I just put Miss Esther's water on. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody's at her door. Just ignore them.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
I'll repeat it. Ein ungeklicherer älterer Jid sitzt und sucht mit der Nase und redet mit einer dicker Stimme.
Maybe you want to go back before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually this last few words fit why I was giggling earlier, that it feels like he hits and he cries. You know, what else is new? גם מרביץ וגם בוכה, איך מתרגמים את זה? weint und
schlucht.
Kommt mit, ist der Quetscher. Okay, wie stehen wir?
In der Hinterdicken.
I don't think we are here. It doesn't matter.
Yes, New Chanukah.
Oh, okay. No Hanale, what do you want? Now.
No, do what you want.
You didn't translate it. You didn't translate.
You didn't translate the first
paragraph.
First few lines. Yeah.
Rochela.
Okay, so this is where I was a little bit lost. So I have to translate from wo seien der plötzlich hingekommen, Or
From the beginning.
No.
But I think I read before that, right?
Yes, you
I'm
did. She
missing a
has to
few
run it
sentences. You have
down.
to bring it.
Right.
Yeah, from
Gimel,
the beginning of Gimel.
אז
From
היה
the beginning of
בגימל. אוקיי, גימל. In them Hinkedicken, I'm not sure what it is.
Okay, Hinkedicken is a Zolea.
Crippled, like crippled.
Yeah.
Broken.
Sturdy.
The Vorderstuhl has only 3 legs. That's why.
Yeah, so the broken.
Yeah.
Some kind of a chair, I guess, like
Yeah.
a chair.
Like a father seat, you know, like an easy chair, a big chair.
Okay.
Okay.
Which was in the corner with some kind of pelt, parva.
No,
No?
no. But can I ask a question? Is ungespart? I always thought the word ungespart meant he was stubborn. It was ungespart.
No,
It's not?
מאונגשפרט אפרד, וכן, no, מאונספרן אפרד, סליחה.
So what is zurück ungespart?
Zurück ungespart is like pushed into.
So ungespart does not mean stubborn. I all these years.
No, it's pushed into the corner.
Yes, push into the corner. But okay, ungespart.
So I was right, because I used to hear this when people would ungesparen aferd, so would put him into his place. Now I get the connection. I thought I was wrong. Okay, so I'm right. Okay, so he was pushed into.
You're always right.
Oh, you know what, my son, when my son was a teenager, he used to say, "My mother is always right, but don't tell her that."
So I'm telling you now. Okay.
Alevai.
No, okay.
But you know, sometimes you want to say zum Bedeuern, ich bin gerecht. Das passiert euch, you know?
Yeah, well.
So, so Zave sits over there and he's like beaten up. I don't know, Eingehoketer, like bent down.
He's
Hunchback, isn't he? Hunchback.
Bent over, eingeheukert.
Yeah.
A Heuker is a hunchback. Yeah, he's a little, yeah.
אז er sitzt.
Also, yeah.
Nebecher, Rachmone Sofel.
Yeah.
Rachmonis, kein Rachmonis.
Yeah.
אנס אותי ובכה, יאללה. The hand aufgelosen, like his hands are dropped down, the feet are gespreid, they are like spread out, his healthy cheeks, aufgerunnen, I guess fallen down.
Drained.
Drained, thank you. And the eyes as if geblendet, which means like how to say it, not defeated, but like without any sharp looks, you know. Help me here.
Blinded.
I think that it comes from the word blind.
Blinded.
Yeah, yeah. As if he doesn't see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I thought in a look that shows
Without emotion, the eyes.
Yeah.
Well, what's important to
like
us
defeated,
is
like he's defeated, you know, it's not a good look, you know.
Well, he doesn't look good. Okay, he's not his usual self, let's say. He looks different now.
Yeah, and I think the next sentence actually shows that.
Yeah, okay.
Where is his strong, I'm guessing, stature, like he was a man of, you know, he looked like a boss, you know.
Yeah.
His
Composure.
His what? Posture?
Composure.
Composure, yes. And Bafelerisha Cook.
Bafelerisha.
Okay, given Bafel,
Commanding look.
yeah.
Demanding?
Bafel is a command.
Ah, commanding look, yes, yes.
Bafel, you know that word.
Yeah. His commanding look and his, I guess,
His heavy
strong
voice.
His what?
Booming.
Booming voice, yes. A very unhappy aging Jew sits and he zoop with the nose. He's sniffs with the nose and talks with a whining voice.
The crying voice.
Crying voice, yeah.
You want to continue, Rochelle, or you want to rest?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Okay, לא mehr lesen. Okay.
Okay.
It will bring me back to my focus, I hope. Nu Hanele, to was du willst. Ah, I'm sorry. Nu Hanele, to was du willst. Itzter bleibt mir nur ein Sach. Reinwerfen sich in der Herblie, nebech, wie amol Schimmele der Säufer in Areblie, rein, inmitten Yom Kippur, weißt, aboard, über dem Wasser ist geschwommen a Stück Kittel. So, no Hanale, do what you want. Now, all is left for me is one thing, to throw myself into the, I guess, some kind of a water.
Yes, I think so.
That was the river, wasn't it?
River.
No, it's
water.
Like a pool.
Like a pool, okay.
That drives the millstones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Remember where in the beginning of the story when he talks about this beautiful incident with the sofer when he is in the water.
I'm not sure how to read that because it doesn't follow the Yiddish. It's like hey resh eyes. So
that's right. So Yiddish follows a lot of things. So
okay, Hareblie or Vus, you know.
Maybe because the Russian in the Slavic, you know, they often say a gimel rather than a hey. Yeah. It would be the greblie, maybe.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you hear a Russian speaker, a Slavic speaker, they often will use the gimel rather than the hey.
I know. I have a Russian friend. She told me once.
Okay, for our purposes, you know, he's talking about he's thinking of committing suicide, of you know, drowning himself in water.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that I had a friend. She told me she went to Europe to visit Golan. Took me a second to figure out what place she went. So as
Mochatainister says Garvard, not Harvard.
Yeah, okay.
As if once Shimale, the writer in, I will take that, in Greblie threw himself in the middle of Yom Kippur, do you know? Aboard.
Okay, that's enough. He said maybe I should just go and commit suicide.
Yeah.
You know, the rest, just let's leave it at this and go on.
Okay. What is a shtik kittel? Kittel is the dress for Yom Kippur?
No, the kittel is the white thing that you wear on Yom Kippur.
That's what I asked, exactly. I said it's a dress for Yom Kippur, okay. Because mit Ton a weißen Kittel, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because first he rapes, and then he doesn't know how he's going to face Yom Kippur.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Gordon.
He's a coward.
Yeah.
He wants his pleasure, but he doesn't want to pay for it.
Okay.
I don't mean money.
Ja.
A Mann
He has
bleibt
no
a Mann.
character.
Das ist, was können wir sagen? A Mann bleibt a
No.
Mann.
No,
No?
not all.
I don't
Nicht
buy that.
alle Mann, nicht,
No, nicht alle Männer sind so.
nicht alle.
No,
Es
I
ist
don't
du,
buy
Zal
that
Lesson.
anymore.
Beleidigt nicht Jankiv, sei so gut.
No.
Ja, aha. All right.
Es ist du, Zal Lesson. Kann man sagen.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
es ist du Freuen, wo sind nicht den ganzen wie mit darf. Sie sind verschiedene Menschen.
Ja,
Also,
okay.
wie mein Mann sagt, the ocean is filled with fish. Verschiedene.
Ja,
Ja.
yeah. Okay. So, okay. I
Rachel,
should-
maybe, Rachel, you're going to read a little now?
Yeah, I'm going to read now. Now, her reaction to his intention to commit suicide. Ah, she doesn't want him to. Nee, der schreibt sich Hannele. Ich will mehr nicht. Ich will schon mehr nicht weinen. Means she was crying, and now she says she won't cry anymore. Sie kriegt über die Pelzen zum Futterstuhl a halbnackte. Ihr Hemd hängt auf, ihr Hemd hängt auf ein Plätze. Nur ihm artus nicht. An ein gekortschete fällt sie zu die harte, mannswillige Knie und glätt sie. He doesn't care what she says, but look at her reaction. She crawls to him. And she starts caressing his hard knee. She's caressing his knees after all he was doing. Okay.
She's stuck with him. What she's going to do now?
She's caressing it. This is a reaction. Nein, nein. She means don't do that. Don't kill yourself. Balebos, Reb Zave. She's still very formal with him. She doesn't call him by his first name. Reb Zave, Balebos. Ruf mich nicht Zave, glätt ihr der Milner mit der breiter Lappe über die Kutscherawe Hose. There's a lot of caressing going on here.
Yes.
Now he's caressing her red hair and with his broad hand, the broad palm of his hand. He's caressing. He says, and don't call me Zave, call me Gazlan. That's a rascal, a thief, a criminal. That's a Gazlan. Alter Oiswolf, an old. This is another word for that. Oiswolf. It's something like a synonym for Gazlan,
Yes.
a criminal,
Is it like an outlaw?
an outlaw. Yeah,
Okay.
Out the ice.
yeah. Oiswolf is also a word for a prostitute.
Oh,
As far as I know, I don't know. That's what I had.
I don't think so.
Well, you know what? That's how my parents spoke. I don't know.
well, in Ivrit, hat man also mit Wort Zruka.
Zruka, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How do I know I take a minute. How do I know the word Oiswolf really? I heard it when I was a child. I was singing in school. I was selected to do solos in school. So the music teacher said to my mother that she should give me voice lessons. So my mother said, what in Yiddish? Was mein Tochter seiner Singern, seiner Oiswolf, laufen über die Hotels singen? For her, Oiswolf is like a loose woman also. That's when I heard the word Oiswolf. And that's why I never got voice lessons, because it would make me a loose woman.
Ashande.
Ashande. So now in my retirement, so now in my retirement, I'm studying singing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but that word, Oiswolf, yeah. Dos Johannele, mein Kind. Dos yo, meaning that too, you should call me all these bad things. And now mein Kind all of a sudden, my child. Sie ist oberteut ungeschrocken von sein Eusen, von seine Wörter. She got scared by his look and his words. Bet sie sich bei ihm weiter, soll sich kein Schlechtes nicht tun. She's begging him not to do anything bad to himself. Sie wird schweigen. Kein Pips wird sie nicht tun. Nein, keiner wird nicht wissen. Keiner nicht. Nobody will know it. She will not utter one word about it. She promises. Aschmechel beweist sich unter Savis Gedichte Wonses. Sein sochrischer Chusch hat ihm nicht genarrt. Weiß, wie zu verwischen jeden Sliad in der schrecklichsten Minute von Zertummeln ist. Nimmt sie herum, Hannelein, hastig und Futterlach. Das macht sie a viele kein einzige Bewegung nicht. Wie welche Ljalke gibt sie noch seine harte, warme Hand. Sie ist noch so erdrückt von dem Blutsturm, was hat sich über ihr übergetragen. Fremdblut und eigens. Und sie ist kein Wunder nicht. Das was 7, okay, up to him. Now this is now looks like a scene of love between the two of them. They caressing each other a lot. They're making promises. He hugs her. She hugs him.
Was ist der Fremdblut? Ich habe verspielt den.
Yeah. Okay.
Could we, I want to go back to the first sentence. Sein Socher, is it that his mercantile sense didn't fool him? That is it saying there that he smelled her out? He knew what was going on with her.
He knows how to handle her.
Yeah. And he knows how to handle her. He knows how to, make it, erase every step of the problem. So he's very devious. He's very crafty.
Crafty is right. Yeah,
he's crafty.
He still took advantage of the 17-year-old.
No. It's saying here that he's still crafty. He's not the fatherly figure. He's crafty.
No, of course he's crafty. He knows how to deal with her. That's why she's comforting him instead of being angry.
I'll tell you one thing. It wasn't hard. She made it very simple for him.
Yeah,
I think it's double meaning. Like he could see when he sees a good merchandise, and he knows how to handle it.
He knows how to handle her.
Yeah, but also I think it refers to the fact that she was for him like a good merchandise, something he should acquire, and he was gifted at getting what he wants.
Yeah, it's possible. Look, he's a guy in his 50s. He has a lifetime of experience, and she's a 17-year-old girl. So
he has 2 grown daughters that are ready for marriage, and he's fooling around with a kid that's younger than his own children.
And she gives in like a soft doll. She gives in to the warm hand.
Well, she's an
She likes
orphan and
it.
she had nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
And when-
she thinks maybe she can benefit from it, you know. What is she going to do?
You know, he's a rapist, and now she's looking to him for comfort. He's her rapist and her comforter.
Hmm.
Now the Blutstrom, the Egen's blood is the blood of the first night, and the friend blood maybe some blood of his also came out.
How? That's what I'm trying to understand.
That's what I thought.
But is there any connotation before I came about that? That there was any description of him getting injured in some way?
No,
No, no.
no, no. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. Okay.
Well, if he has blood in his thing, then he's a sick man.
There you go. Now we are going to diagnose. And maybe it wasn't blood even. I don't know what, maybe she thought it was blood, but you know what I'm thinking?
Let's leave it open. Maybe something.
No, I think it
Maybe
wasn't.
it's a mistake. Maybe
Okay,
the right
what I'm thinking now, is that it wasn't blood that came out of it. It's what came out of him during the rape. That
Mhm.
maybe he calls it blood.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see in the future. It's a little bit strange, like you're seeing what blood, like.
Okay. Now, uns ist kein
Wait,
Wunder.
just a minute. I'm sorry. His son was injured in any way before this?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just wanted to clarify it. Okay.
No, his son just ran away and that's it.
Okay.
And Ruchela, I wanted to point out for you, because we talked about this a little last week. You were as though it was a serial rape here, but it wasn't. The son didn't rape her. He pinched her, he tweaked her. He ran away. It was the father who raped her. It was not the son.
I know that. Yeah.
Well, all right.
No, I was just saying that
This can happen.
in general, it hits up the body, even if it's a rape. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Biologically, that's what happens, And he was kind of preparing her in a very black humor, cynical way, because I don't like that she was raped, of course, but her body was bewildered, against her will, but it was bewildered. And in a way, it was easier for him. He paved the way for him in a way.
Okay, so uns ist kein Wunder nicht. Das, was 7 Paare Weiber leben über mit sehr Paare Männer, hat sie die 17-Jährige, die nicht behavente, übergelebt in ein Weile. I can follow these sentences. Parev we know parev is not milchik or not fleshik, is parev. Now, what he means by parev viber, maybe someone can tell me.
I think what he means here as what 7 sort of not inspired women with their not inspired men.
Yeah.
It's like they're not passionate, okay? Yankov used the word passion.
Absolutely, you're absolutely, yeah, I see it,
Yeah.
yes.
These non-passionate relationships that are around, this young woman experienced in one time.
Yeah.
What these 7 women and their 7 non-inspired men haven't experienced in a lifetime.
This is excellent. Thank you. I think that when
I don't know if it's excellent, but I think that's what it is.
Why do I say this is excellent? Because it makes a lot of sense. And also, I think that when I first read it, which was 2 years ago, how I thought about it too. And when I read it again today, all of a sudden it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So, but the first time I read it, that's what it meant. You know, parev, it's like, it's nicht milchig und nicht fleischig, on time.
Yeah.
On time.
nicht daher, nicht dahin, so to say.
Yeah, okay, so now she experienced what other women who are like maybe tasteless, did not experience. She already at her young age experienced more than older people, older women, basically.
Zumbadoirin.
Pardon? Zumbadoyer, yeah.
Zumbadoirin.
Ja, liegt sie wie von einer Dünner geschlagen und halt herumgenommen eine harte Knie von dem, welcher sie hat auch kost, glücklich gemacht. Now she is lying there and she holding the knees of the person that made her unglücklich. That's it's not unhappy. It's unlucky. It's even unglücklich. I don't know if it can be translated. He just you know, unglücklich. It's like for life. He changed their whole life.
Exactly.
Mhm.
What is
Yeah.
accursed? Sie accursed unglücklich. Can it surveys?
I don't know.
See, of course, just now.
Just now it means?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sie ist ihr letzter Halt, die letzte Mast, nachdem wie die Schiff ist untergegangen. Now she's hanging up in the air. She doesn't know what's gonna be. It's like it's as if her boat drowned. For ihr letzter Anhalt, she's holding on to him, you know, but it's like a ship that is drowning and is trying to hold on to something. For a moller, for a painter, an oral, this is a picture, an oral Bild, wie a Mol mit 1000 Jahr zurück. This, I think this describes it so well now. Wenn jeder älteste und starkste in Shevet ist gewesen in jeder Tate, jeder Beschützer, jeder Mann von alle go junge und bejorte Weiber. And now he's comparing Zave's position now to that of Rosh Shevet, of the chief. In olden times, the chief of the tribe used to be the father, okay, and the protector, and the husband of all those that are very young. He was everything, okay, and he was also he was having sexual relations with the young ones, with the old ones, with everybody, and he was the father of many kids. So he compares Zave to him. He's on one hand a rapist, and now he's a protector.
Sounds like the Italian mafia a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's you know. Okay, Yankev, you want to continue?
Okay, I just lost the place.
Okay,
It's
the
on
last
the last
line.
line. The last line.
Last sentence.
Und Ott ist der Rod von Zeiten auf eine Weile zurückgekommen und abgestellt sich in Milners halbdunklen Pelzkammer. Das jungige, brutal genommene Weib tulliert sich zu der harten Knie von ihr Herrscher und sucht bei ihm Schutz für ihr schwache Leib. Und ein bisschen Liebschaft euch. Nur ein bisschen. Warum wer weiß, was es kommt noch auf ihr. Was weiter wird sein, finster, finster, starben als sei eingekortscheterheit. Okay. So now the wheel turns for a time and it has come back and has stopped in the miller's half dark fur room, little fur storeroom.
Yeah.
The young, brutally taken woman is drawn to the hard knee, and the hard knee of her, the one who has taken her, who has raped her basically, and she looks to him for protection for her weak body and a little love as well, just a little. Because who knows what's going to come, what's going to happen to her now? What will be now? Darkness, darkness.
Death.
Death doubled over.
Okay.
What is eingekortscheterheit?
Doubled over.
Doubled over?
Yeah, that's what
Not really
I
understand what it means. Was meint Schaffner so eingekortscheterheit?
Double, that's terrible. The way I understand it, is terrible death. It's not
It's
Was
like
ist was ist gekortschet? Das ich brief zu verstanden.
Gekortschet.
Eingekortschetheit. So, was ist gekortschet? Es ist ein langes Wort.
it's as though she's died twice. She's been raped, and then she has to take the consequences of that rape. She has to bear it.
So, anybody knows what is gekortschet?
Yeah, it does. You know, what matters is that it's like her life is over. She is in a very bad place now. She was raped, and this is just. This is the end. She feels like this is the end of her, and what is gonna be, she doesn't know. She has no. This is, and so she just clings to him. That's what matters to us. Okay, in this class.
I'll just say from the dictionary,
Yeah.
Kortschet means, and gekortschet is to writhe in pain, to squirm, so twisted, so wrinkled, so
Okay.
writhing in pain. She's very, very mangled, very destroyed.
So, ich kann
Okay.
sagen, ich bin, es steht noch weit im Bauch, ich bin also gekortschet von dem.
Gekortschet, yeah.
Es tut mir so weh den Bauch, ich fühle sehr gekortschert von dem.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, it's a good way to remember it.
Okay, dank.
You know, the words that Zalman Schnell used or other writers used in the writings are not necessarily used today, you know, in daily conversation.
Mm.
Okay, so I don't know if you can use it that way when you speak to your friend in Yiddish, but you know, okay.
But
Okay.
maybe gekortschert it is. It feels like a word that can be used, but I could be wrong, you know.
Maybe.
But that's why I was curious to get
Maybe.
to know it, you know.
Maybe I don't know. I never heard it. I never
But you
heard
found
it.
it in the dictionary. It's a good sign.
That doesn't mean no. The dictionary includes words from literature from different dialects.
Yeah.
And you know, the same word can be used in one dialect one way and another dialect another way. Depends who wrote the dictionary, what
Absolutely.
dialect. Yiddish is not Yiddish is not science.
No, of course not. But it
Yeah.
reminds me also, neue Olim zu Israel. Sie haben gelernt Ivrit in verschiedenen Plätzen in der Welt und sie kommen rein zu Israel und sie reden die Ivrit und sie haben gelernt in Golus, in Amul, das ist sehr, sehr komisch. Weil man redet nicht so mehr in Israel. Das passiert euch in Leben.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Entschuldigt, ich darf gehen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
See you next week.
Thank you for your reading.
For being on time, Yankiv.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Goldele, willst lernen?
No.
Okay. No,
Isaiah Fatumel because of the rape.
yeah, it's painful. It's very painful.
Very painful.
Very painful. No, weibischer Instinkt, Chaneles, ihr Husch für Sakona, is voll starke und frische wie bei ihm. But her female instinct, Chaneles, is her sense of a danger is stronger and fresher, stronger than his. Der 50-jährige Stanzne Mansbill, than this gentlemanly man. Sie dermont sich on Epis und springt auf wie ein untergeschossene Chaie. She reminds herself of something and springs up like an ungeschossene, like an animal, but there's something, an ungeschossene. What
Yeah,
does that mean?
untergeschossen. She was shot.
Geschossen. Like a shot animal. So she springs
an
up.
animal that who was shot.
But
Shot.
I would say shut down, untergeschossen.
Ungeschossene, yeah. Geht weg. Hebt sie uns zu Schuschken. Oi, de Balabuste can bald ankommen. Die Kirchen. She says, go away. She starts to yell, to whisper. Oi. The Balabuster, Rocha can come right in, or the cook. Do you want maybe Rachel to finish the chapter, or want me to finish?
How much is there?
Just one paragraph.
Oh, it's finished.
Okay. Azoi wird zwischen sie geschlagen an Obmach. And so there is decided between them like a pact.
Yeah.
A stumme Obmach auf Leben und Tod, a silent pact between life and death. Nicht herausgeben einer dem Zweiten. They're not going to betray each other. A kleine Sitzikel halt der Sod von a bejolten, beweibten Mannsbild in ihrer halbkindischer Hand. A small Zitziker, like an assistant or a
A
babysitter.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
A
Holds-
secret keeper. I think secret keeper, maybe.
No, a Zitziker. She is the. Isn't that the sitter, for the wife?
The
and
sitter,
the
sitter.
the
Well,
baby,
yeah.
the keeper.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For Rocha, the kranke vibe, the kranke vibe.
Yeah,
Wir tun nicht
she-
vergessen the kranke vibe.
She's the person that is watching her.
Yeah.
This is in our modern times a home health aide.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah,
so,
uh-huh. Okay.
soll nicht sein für uns. She
soll nicht
holds
wissen.
in her, she holds the secret of this married older man in her half childlike hands. Is a Tate von Kinder. He is a father from children. And Oibnon Sitzer in der Hasidische Schule. He is a Hommacher in the Hasidische Schule. Ein Fallstritteler weiter, one false move. Und der Stadtner Mansbull und sie, beide gehen sie unter. One false move. And she and the, what is not statusy, the respected man, they both go under. Und nur a halbe bold, a kurschewate reute Kopf, wellen schwimmen iberen Qualen Wasser von der Grebele. And see another reference to that, and only the half beard and the red hair will float over the waves of that water, the Grebele. So
Yeah.
she understands that she also has power now. She also has power.